Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods Gravitas 2. So, I have been kind of just running around mining crap up. It is now May 5th, so it's been a little bit actually. And I got a ton of these lanterns from villages. It sucks because I thought I could get these lanterns, but when you break one that like spawns at a village, you just get the glass in it, and then you have to make the lantern casing thing. And then need like oil or something to power it, so I just freaking am not going to use those. But these things are amazing because they're just infinite. That's the crappy thing about these torches, is they're not infinite. And I had to do that because I built all of this for extra storage, really. This is literally the only reason why I built. Like by the end of me using this, I might have like this entire place just full of chests. But I would, you know, place these torches down, I'd go mining, I'd come back, and there'd be like a billion freaking mobs in here. So I had to go find me a bunch of torches. So there is quite a bit of stuff that I need to do before I can get to like steel and purified iron crap. So I'm gonna have to get into create. I haven't really done anything for it yet. So I can make the millstone pretty quickly-ish. Pretty much all I need is this cogwheel, treated wood, which freaking villages are amazing because they have the immersive engineering, which is where I was getting these things, and they build the freaking building with the treated planks. So I have quite a bit, wherever they are, right here. I have freaking like 50, almost. It's like 43 or something like that, or 1. I'm clicking all the wrong buttons. What am I trying to do? Yeah, I'll be able to make some of these cog things, but I have to make this shaft, and to do that I need this igneous zinc alloy, which isn't really hard to make. All I need to do is make this igneous alloy dust, which I just need a pile of zinc dust and then igneous dust, which is super easy. You just have to grind up any igneous extrusive like rock sample thing. So, and the best way to do that is with this mortar. So I think I can make a stone one somehow. I guess I can make a wrought iron one. Probably is going to be the best to make a wrought iron one. So just a stone bowl, and then I think every single one of them it's a stone bowl, but then the actual pestle is just you use a double ingot to forge it down into that. Can I do copper? It doesn't look like I can do copper. But pretty much once I have the millstone, I can then very quickly start grinding up like graphite, which I went and got. It's not super hard to find that. I can make graphite powder, which then I guess I need to make coke oven crap, or the coke oven, which will give me coke, and then also or coal coke, but then also creosote oil, which then I can make more treated planks with. But I did have to go find stuff to make this fire clay. It's not hard. I need this kaolin clay. I think that's how, kaolin clay. I don't know how you pronounce that. It's not hard. You have to freaking just travel really far. Let's see, how far did I travel? About 10,000 blocks. It says that you have to travel about 10,000 blocks in the thing. That's the graphite mine. I found emeralds. I haven't mined any of this up though. A bunch of copper. Like literally, there's just mountaintops with, it's like the tetrahedrite or whatever, which you just smelt down into copper. And it's just everywhere. So that's gonna probably be my new copper mine. But I got tons of this stuff. It's everywhere when you get down there, because you need, it's like the environment has to be like hot and very humid or something like that, pretty much, and rains a lot. But when you get into where it is, because it's like you have to look at right here, the annual rainfall has to be like over 300. I'm assuming that's millimeters. And then the average temperature has to be over like 18 degrees Celsius or 14. It was something like that. Super warm. And then insane rainfall. So pretty much like a rainforest. It was just crazy. Looks like there's multiple options to make graphite powder. I guess I'm going this way with the millstone. But I also do want the coke oven, because obviously you get creosote, I think, right? Yep, right there. Okay. It's exactly what I thought. Lignite is probably one of the better ones for me to do because I have gotten a lot of it, and there's a lot in my what was it, magnetite mine, so my iron mine. Okay, but I'm not freaking jabbering. I'm gonna go ahead and make this mortar. I'll be able to very quickly make this zinc igneous zinc alloy. I just realized I don't think I have any zinc actually. Frick. I 100% have not specifically mined zinc. If I have some, it's just because I kind of found some. Well, I'm gonna have to find some. Oh, also, the freaking Stargate temple thing, like this one over here. I haven't looted this one, but I found like freaking 2 trillion down here. I just made a boat with the all the trade planks I was getting from these villages, and then just came down here. I kept finding these temples, and I guess they're just dotted, like they're like right there. There's like one every freaking like 1,000 blocks. It's actually crazy, and you'll just find stacks literally because you can place ingots down. I didn't realize this. Like you can place them down like that. So you'll walk into like the main room of him. I probably should just go loot that one, and there'll just be like a full stack of gold, and then like some copper or ooh, wait, maybe I got zinc ingots actually. Maybe that's what it is. No, bismuth. That's what I got. But yeah, it'll be like a lot of gold, and then maybe some bismuth or maybe some copper. I actually looked out and I found some literally right next to my house, and there's also a spawner right there. I found a huge cave just in this marble, and I guess there's a bunch of diorite underneath the marble, and there was some zinc just right here. So that's nice. And it's perfect because now I have a bunch of igneous rocks that I can smash up with this. And like 90% of that stuff, it's the sphalerite or whatever. Like most of it, oh wait, I don't want to put it in here. But most of it was rich, which is also amazing. Okay, I don't have much wrought iron left, but I have a fair bit of bronze. I think I'm gonna do the bronze, make 2 of them. I just don't want to burn through my wrought iron right now. It's mainly just that it'll take forever to make more wrought iron, so I kind of want to hold on to that. Okay, hopefully... Oh, maybe I have to do the steel one. Well, frick. Do I have to do the steel one for this? No, I can do the bronze. Oh, does it have to be an extrusive, not an intrusive one? Maybe. I tried putting it... Maybe I have to do it in here? No. I think it has to be an extrusive rock, not an intrusive one. Kind of would have assumed they would have been... I'm having a stroke. Would have assumed they would have been the same, but I guess not. Can I do it with this? Is that possible? I mean, I can do that. I guess that makes my life easier. There we go. Got me a little worried there. Just gonna use the rest of this mortar on that and break it. There we go. Okay, and then the zinc. I don't know. Frick. Hopefully it's not hard to do this. Do I have to make the zinc ingot first? Well, balls. Okay. I now have a bunch of this igneous zinc alloy, so should be able to make a lot of ingots, actually. I think I should be able to make close to like 40 ingots. Okay, I got all of my alloy. Now I should be able to make quite a few. Perfect. I'll just make, oh, my stacks are 32. Like usual, now I can make a lot of these cog wheels. I'll make 4 for now. I don't think I'm going to need more than that. I want to make this mechanical press first. I think, maybe. Wait, I kind of want to. The only reason why I say that is because this is a good way of making the raw stone stuff. So like granite, for instance. Or I guess not granite. Maybe not an igneous intrusive rock. Raw chalk. Here we go. Like this. I can take like the loose chalk, squish into that. It needs to be heated. So pretty much putting it over my charcoal forge. And then I can make raw chalk with that a lot easier than how you normally would get it by mining around the block and letting it fall on its own. Yeah, because that's what it takes to make this. I need raw anything, really, and then smooth anything, which I can just smooth out any of the raw stuff. So same with this. It would just make my life a little bit easier. Okay, anyways, this millstone. I should be able to make that right now, actually. Hopefully. This handstone already has some durability taken off of it. Yes. Perfect. So, I'm gonna have to make the hand crank, but I guess, why not? Let's just freaking, game doesn't like that. Slap that right there. Put that right there. I'm sure a water wheel is not too hard to make, but obviously, that's just gonna be better. Let's look, actually. Water wheel. Acacia water wheel. Will this work for create? Like, is this an alternative? I mean, I could do this. Why would I not do that, honestly? Okay, so I'll already make that water wheel just so I have it, so I don't accidentally blow through all my treated logs. I'm not gonna use it yet. But the water wheels are not that hard to make, actually. Maybe I'll get a free one. I just got a bucket, never mind, okay. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is grind up my Graphite, wherever it is. It's right here. Bunch of you. Which, obviously just toss it in there. Honestly, I don't need that much. Probably just that much. Try to make this fire clay right now. This is essentially what I'm doing. So, I just throw the clay into... Okay, that's annoying. I was hoping there was going to be a better way of doing this. Fan behind lava. Yep. That would be nice. Anyways, but yeah, so I just grind up graphite. We get some graphite dust. Yo. And then, yeah, this is just going to be... This is going to... Yeah. This mod is so tedious. It makes sense why it is. There's only a 20% chance of this. This is going to take forever doing it this way. It might be smart to try to make this thing. Luckily, my zinc farm, or mine, actually is near some lava. I just don't know if I can actually pick it up. But, like, right down there. Oh, come on. There's some lava. So if I want to make this fan... Okay, so it's like a normal way of making this casing. And then I also have to make this propeller, which I need wrought iron sheets, which I can just hammer down. It looks like. How does that work at all? This makes no sense. This makes actually no sense. How do you lose half of it? That just doesn't make sense. Okay, so maybe I do want to make this press first. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to do that. Like this. I'll have to make this basin. Oh, wait, no, but I need the crucible. Man. Oh, freaking bull crap. The thing is, I don't think there's another way for me to move lava around other than with an iron bucket. I don't think there's another way for me to make an iron bucket other than to do this. That's the thing. Okay, yeah, so I'm just going to make the mechanical press. Luckily, I can use the depot. That'll allow me to make the wrought iron plates without freaking having to double that for some stupid reason. And then I'll be able to make the fan behind lava, whatever. I guess that's what it's called. It's not actually for some reason. And then I'll have to just go down to the lava and place this near it. So hopefully that works. But this shouldn't take me too long, honestly. All right, I was able to get this water wheel going. I made the big one. I had to use aqueduct to transport this, whatever it's called, the source block or water source, whatever. It is super slow. I think I might be able to, because when it goes out like this, it's as if this is the water source. Or I guess it's probably more like this one's the water source. So I wonder if it'll spread out and then I can put more aqueducts so I can create infinite water, kind of, but like expand it out and make it wider so that I can have several more of these. So I can have more stress. Because I don't know how much this gives. I think it's only like 250 or something like that, like around that. I don't think it's much. So if I want to start speeding this up using like the bigger cogwheel and stuff, I'm gonna need more of these. But this should allow me to now make that fan. I think it's just, yeah, it's just the igneous zinc in the middle. I'm gonna need a casing block, which, do I have my axe on me? I do. Okay, so I'll make the propeller first and then the fan. Yep, perfect. Perfect. So, I can make one more depot, and then, actually, yeah, let's go down to the lava. Okay, I got this all set up in here. I don't even think I need those anymore, but whatever. So, I'm fairly certain this can blow out. I think it's 3 blocks. The fan is effective, so obviously that's taken up by 1, but this should hopefully work. Honestly, it's fine if that burns. Oh, shoot! Ow! Nice, now I have a lot of this powder. I wish I brought more. Okay, I also got a gearbox for this. Obviously, very slow, but luckily it keeps the stuff in, it's like in this, so I can just let it do its thing for a little bit. I probably should have done this before I did anything, but whatever. Now it's literally just a waiting game. Again, that usually is. Yeah, I should be able to make some fire clay. Just need actual clay to be able to do it. Also, I did get my chest pieces minus 15% gravity. So I feel like I'm freaking on the moon or something. Okay, so this will allow me to make the crucible. And then how do I fire it? White hot in the fire pit. All right, now I can make me my basin. Cool. I barely even remember what I needed this for. Holy cow. Oh yeah, I wanted to make it for this stuff. So I guess I have that now. Cool. Luckily now I have a decent amount of, like, some things-ish being automated. Specifically like these plates. A lot easier to make now. There is a way to do this kind of crap with this. I mean, obviously, if I'm going to be heating it with my normal ways of heating it and then doing this, there's no point in doing this. I just don't know the superheated thing. I don't know how hard it is. Like, it shows a charcoal pit or a forge or whatever. Is it even possible to do that? So I have no idea. I'll have to test it out, I guess. Now that I have this, where is it? Right here. I can now make purified iron. All right, pause a second. Technically, this is true. I could make purified iron at this point, but I tried going down the entirely wrong road with it, mainly because there is an icon in the quest tree that looks like a little power symbol. So I think that means we're getting into power, or a different way of making purified iron using power. So I spend the next like 2 hours trying to figure this out, and I give up. I went around and I found some like pyrite, thinking that would do it, because the whole point of making purified iron the way that I will be making it is you have to take the terra firma tech, or whatever it's called, ores, and turn them into greg tech ores, specifically magnetite is the one I do. And then you can make purified iron using this fan in front or behind lava thingy. So I'm just going to skip all of that, and we're going to go straight to the point where I start making the steel, but then I also do kind of describe, I figure out that I could have done the purified iron, but I just was confused and wasn't looking at the right things to figure it out. Okay, so I actually ended up finding something. I thought that was power, like this thing up here. I thought this was a power symbol, and it's not. It's telling me how I can actually change like magnetite ore from the TFC version to the greg tech version to then make purified iron. So that's actually pretty nice, but I'm gonna have to consume my wrought iron anvil. I don't really want to do that yet. I think I can make steel without making the purified iron yet, though. So I think I'm going to actually move on to making this so I can get the steel anvil before I then consume my wrought iron anvil to make, it's like a steam forge hammer or something that I need to convert the materials into the greg tech version so that I can make purified iron. Okay, this isn't too hard, just a bunch of wrought iron, the crucible, which I'll just have to make another one of those, not too hard. Fire brick. I was looking at this. Is this? No. It's the coke oven brick that I already had saved. I think the fire brick is, yeah, it's just this. Fire clay. Super easy. 12 wrought iron, I think. Don't know exactly what that's used for. And then Tyrese. I don't know how to pronounce that. Bronze one. Double plate. Forge it. Okay. Easy peasy. Yeah. Shouldn't take me too long to get any of this crap. So I'll go ahead and just try and make all of that, and then I guess the process is like I gotta make pig iron, and then I turn into high carbon steel, and then I make steel, and then that's pretty much it. All right, I got this thing built. So the wrought iron sheets you have to like place around these fire brick things, and then it's just a blast furnace above a crucible, and then you need a bellow. And I can add 4 more layers for a total of 5. So I built this up super high because I will eventually do that. I'm just going to wait until after I get this thing going, because I'm fairly certain once I get purified iron, it's easier to get wrought iron. At least that's what it was saying with this right here. Wrought iron nugget. And then it says wrought iron just got a lot less tedious. So I'm assuming that's being legit. I'm guessing it's going from purified iron, because the purified iron you get straight from magnetite. So I don't have to turn the magnetite into wrought iron. I just go straight to purified iron, and then I guess I turn it into a nugget, and I'm guessing is that like, yeah, just smelt purified iron nuggets. So that'll make my life a lot easier. But this thing, it says I need to throw in like the equal amount of flux and iron. I don't know how much I can do. Let me try just... I just want to see if it's like stacks of it or if it's literally one item per. Let's see. That. Okay. Input 4. Okay. It took 4 of each. I had, yeah, okay. So that's good. So each one of these layers can have 4. And then I need to throw coal in. I'm guessing it's also going to be 4. Or not coal, but charcoal. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then I've got to put this Tyre. I don't know how you pronounce that. This is like, it says it's like a pipe, like that allows air to get it pushed in. So like without this, I can't use that. And then when I put that in there, now I can. So that's cool, I guess. But now I guess all I have to do is start it. And then I just gotta make sure this fuel doesn't run out before it's finished making this. I don't know how quickly it'll start making this. It's burning through fuel. I'm just gonna do that. Just gonna leave it up there. But this is just to make the pig iron, and then I have to... I don't know what else I have to do to make it into the steel afterwards. Or I guess I make high carbon steel, and then I make steel. Once this hits, I think it's like yellow-white or something. I just have to hit that. Then I'll go up, and then it actually should start making the pig iron. Yeah, right there. Look at that. Now it's draining into that. So, I wonder if I could do this. I can just boop, boop, boop. And if it'll just continually make it over and over again. I don't know how long it takes for it to actually end up heating that up. But I guess it works. Can I put it in a vessel? Oh wait, I think I put it in here. There we go. Maybe. No? Okay. That's not gonna do that. Okay. So I work the pig iron into high carbon steel. And then I work it into regular steel. Okay. Cool. Okay, I now have my pig iron. I'm heating it up. And I'm fairly certain all I have to do is do some stuff with it in the anvil. I guess I could do this. That'd probably be a lot easier. I guess I'm already heating some of these guys up, so I'll just see. Yeah, it'll be so much easier. It's all hits. Yeah, it'll be so much easier to do it in the one thing. Hopefully I could do all of these at once. I hope I'm not wasting my time trying all of these at once. I have to hit it like 60 times. Okay. Oh, I turned into a sheet. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that anymore. Luckily, I had one extra ingot. It says make 15. I made 16. All right. Cool. Oh, I made 17. Wait, no, I have more. I made a lot more. Okay. Now let's try and make the steel anvil. Some double ingots. I should have all of my steel. Boom. Freaking nice. Freaking nice. I've got my steel anvil. And then now I can use this thing to make not those ones. I think it's this one. Yeah, the low pressure steam forge hammer. I need this, a piston, which wrought iron, brass. I don't have any brass. How hard is it to make brass in this game? Let's see. Alloying zinc and copper. Not that bad, actually. That is super easy. About, so 88 to 92. So it's like bronze with tin. I'll just do 1090 and make some brass like that. Okay, cool. I'm glad it gives you like a range. It's not like you have to have that or else you're gonna not make, like, I'm glad it's like, as long as you're within this range, it'll make brass. Very nice. Very cool. Now I have a bunch of anvils that I'm not using. I should probably smelt some of these down because they have a lot, especially like this bronze one. You can probably smelt this guy down and use them. I was thinking of doing the iron one, but I mean, it'll just smelt down to cast iron, so I don't really care. But I'll definitely do the bronze one. Luckily, the steel will smelt down to steel. It doesn't smelt back down to cast iron, so that's very nice. Very, very cool. So now I have that crap. Okay, let's see if I can quickly do this, because I have everything else set up to make the purified iron. I just have to get this Greg Tech magnetite ore to be able to make the purified iron. I just need to do this. So I need a boiler. I was looking at that. Did I? Right here. Yeah. So I need this low pressure steam boiler, which is just a bunch of bronze. Just a bunch of bronze. I'll probably smelt down my bronze anvil to make all this. I think I have a fair bit of bronze anyways. And then obviously all of this, all the bronze machine casing. Super easy, super easy. It's literally just plates upon plates. 7 plates, 5 plates. Like it's just a billion plates. I should actually probably be like adding this up. That's even more stuff. Yeah, this shouldn't take me too long because I think I have quite a bit of bronze down here. 16. Okay, maybe not that much bronze. I have so much gold now from those temples, dude. Gold is not a problem for me at all. Holy cow. And I guess a little bit of copper. I've gotten a wee bit of copper from that. So I don't have a whole lot of bronze. But I mean, I can smelt down my bronze anvil and get a lot from that. So that'll work. Can I? There's no way, right? There's no way. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. I probably have to put it back into this and heat this up. Kind of wish I didn't turn this off, but whatever. Okay, so I am in the middle of trying to make all this. I just got to make this thing, the boiler. But I actually got to make some glass. So I made a blowpipe and some silica glass batch. Isn't hard to make. I don't know how this works, but to make the block, it just says, like when you click on the glass working, it just says basin pour. I assume I have to get this hot enough where it's liquid, and then I just pour it into like something like this. Hopefully. I don't know if it'll tell me when it's liquid. Okay, what do I just... I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Basin pour. Surround all sides of air block except top with brass plated blocks. Well, so we'll heat the blood up to faint. Okay. So I was doing everything right except for it's not this basin. I have to just build a multi-block of brass. Brass plated right here. Okay. Oh, it makes a lot. That's nice. That makes me happy. Let's say I have some brass. Should have, yeah. I have a wee bit of brass. I have so much bullcrap in my inventory. This video is probably gonna be so freaking long. Holy cow. Okay, so that should be good. And then what? I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. I might have messed this up already. Okay, is there a way for me to just get this? There we go. I think I need to redo this. I think because I started working with it, it wasn't gonna work. There we go. Yeah. Nice. And then it said something about a gem saw. Gem saw right here. Ooh, I know I have some emeralds, so I could do like emerald dust. I just don't know how hard it is. That's easy. Never mind. Okay, that's gonna be easy peasy. And I still have one brass rod left over, so that is perfect. Okay. Should be able to make stupid gem saw now. For some reason I can only do regular Minecraft emeralds like that. I don't understand why, but whatever. Okay, but I should be able to now pick this up. Yep. I'm assuming this thing is just really good at picking up glass stuff, which there's glass panes. I don't really think they usually use glass blocks. I think I'm talking about the villages. Most of the villages use glass panes, I think. But I can still pick those up, which is nice. So, just place that down right there, why not? Okay, I can finally make this. No, I already made that. This. Yes, where did I put my plates? Ooh, put them back somewhere. So, oh wait, I forget. Don't these need steam to run? Unless the boiler... No, the boiler makes the steam. I'm an idiot. Pfft, I'm dumb. So, I gotta heat this somehow. I don't know how. Don't remember. It said something about putting the fuel in the boiler. Let's see. Oh, I'm an idiot. I made the liquid boiler. You're joking, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, this one might be a little bit easier to make. Just have to make another crucible. Bronze. I already have a wrench. I already have brick. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I have this thing now. Okay, so hopefully this works. I have the freaking lignite stuff in here. I don't know. Is that actually going to do anything? No. Nice. Oh, there we go. For some reason, the lignite doesn't work. I hope this works. This is a fluid pipe. Technically, steam is a fluid. It's not a liquid, but it is a fluid. So, I mean, it should be able to flow through that. Hopefully. I'm confused. So that says that I'm at 60 out of 80 seconds, but I'm only 50% heating. I don't know. Oh, is that the burn time of the charcoal? Is that what that is? Yeah. Is it? Oh, it is going. Oh my gosh, it might actually work. Maybe. Hopefully. This is the only slot I could put that in. So I hope. I wouldn't be surprised if this has to hit a certain amount of steam before it actually starts going. That would make sense. Have you made anything yet? No, it's not full. I don't know. I don't know if it's like it needs to get full and then it starts working or not. Because it specifically says raw magnetite. And there's a Greg Tech raw magnetite, but it also says, let's see, you need Greg Tech ores. Free previous quest. If you only have TFC ores, you can use a compressor to turn them into their Greg Tech equivalent. And then it just says all this crap. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. No, this would be just to make it. I need the compressor. Is there like a low pressure compressor? Steam furnace, steam compressor, right here. Yeah, I can definitely make that. Okay, so now this should make me, there you go. This should now make the Greg Tech. Oh, it's not enough steam. Does it fully reset the process? Oh, it might. There's a good chance it might. It does. Let me just break that. Ouch, 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 ouch. I was getting hit by the steam. Okay, well, I lost that, which is whatever. That's not the end of the world. I don't know. Maybe I just have to let this thing go. I mean, the solid boiler is not hard to make. Maybe I'll make like 4 more. Like, actually, maybe I'll just have like a line right here and just going ham. Sadly, it doesn't use the lignite. I don't understand because it burns at the same heat, but for longer, which I guess maybe it's just crappier. I don't know. I definitely need to start getting this coke oven though. Start saving up some creosote oil. I'll have to make, I'm assuming I can hold it in the barrels. I'm probably gonna end up making just freaking way too much because each log makes me quite a bit. There's like 250 millibuckets. I'm gonna let this fill up, try to let this pipe fill up a little bit, and then have this start filling up, just to see. It did say 16 seconds. I could see it being it's using a bucket a second of gas. So maybe once I get to the 16,000 millibuckets, which is pretty much, I'm assuming just this being completely full. Oh, it's 32 seconds. Well, yeah, 32 millibuckets tick. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, it seems like it's using about 20 buckets. It's gotta be close. So I gotta save up like more like 20 buckets. But hey, at least I have one. Oh, frick. Well, just that's just unfortunate. Okay, well, I guess I can go make one pure iron thing. I had to switch this up like this, or I didn't have to. I tried to. I don't know if this will work like this because it's not blowing through a lava source anymore. So for all I know, this isn't gonna work. Did it work? Oh, it did. Okay, good. Wow, now I have purified iron. Just crazy. That took way too long to get that. Holy cow. Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to automate a lot of this stuff. That thing, 100%. Piss off, piss off, piss off. I'm gonna have to make this better. I think I have a way of making it better. It's just annoying. I don't know a way of elevating this stuff. I think I would have to have a pipe for it. So, sadly, I don't really have a good way of having it higher. So I'm gonna have to just dig out a big trench. Luckily, this right here, I mean, I might even be able to bring over that aqueduct right there because that is 2 blocks higher than that one. Actually, it might be 3. No, because it's at, you know, it's 2 blocks. So it'll be on this block, I think, right? Yeah. So, I mean, that'd be better. I don't have to dig out as much. But at the same time, I might just dig out this whole area and just try to widen that as much as possible, maybe. And then I can have things working like that. It might even be smarter to have the water wheel turned, so turn it 90 degrees. That might be better. I don't know. But I'll have to make a lot of these. I'll have to make a coke oven eventually. Just because this takes a lot of treated crap. So I'm fairly certain the coke oven is super simple, right? The Greg Tech one, I don't know. I don't know about the Greg Tech one. The immersive engineering one is simple. This one might not be. But I think now that I have purified iron, I can now do the coke oven one because I'm fairly certain you have to, yeah, you have to have regular iron plates. So I have to make some more iron and then I can make the coke oven. And then charcoal will become a little bit easier to make. Yeah, it'll just be all around nice. Yeah, this is starting to get pretty tedious, but I think getting like the blast furnace and stuff, it should, or at least it seems like it's gonna make things not as tedious, hopefully. But yeah, that'll be it. So I'll definitely get more stuff like this, a little bit like faster and automated. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to do much because I don't have that many treated wood logs. So I'll have to look into making a coke oven, but that'll probably be in the next episode. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.